I know this isn't the normal type of content we make, but you guys like it and you guys watch it, so I'm gonna make it. Also, we will have some more outdoor fishing, hunting in this video as well, so stay tuned. Let's eat some cookies. Little bowl, sugar, flour, brown sugar, baking powder, salt, just kidding, butter, vanilla, eggs, and chocolate chips. 2 1/4 cup flour, 1 teaspoon baking soda, 1 teaspoon salt. Mix up your dry ingredients. Why am I doing this? I'm supposed to be fishing or hunting, or why am I cooking? That off to the side. 2 sticks of butter, 3 1/4 cup of white sugar, 3/4 cup of brown sugar. Mix that up. Okay. Forgot the eggs, 2 eggs. Oh, no. 1 tablespoon of vanilla. Carefully pour in the dry ingredients while it's mixing. Pour in your chocolate chips. Now hand stir it. Now just pop them on a pan. Now set your oven to 375. And now while they're baking, clean up your mess. Mom, I said it in the video, I'll clean up my mess. Well, folks, we're in the South Carolinas, about time, and yeah, we're here. We made it. I know I didn't know where this video was gonna be, but yeah, we're here. We're in South Carolina, which is so exciting, and we need to catch some sharks, some big sharks. And I don't have big enough rod and reels to catch these 6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot, 9, 10 foot sharks. I don't have a rod big enough, so if we can find these sharks, we're gonna catch them, because let's go get some stuff to catch the sharks. But yeah, we're in South Carolina, Myrtle Beach, and you can't really fish for sharks on Myrtle Beach. I know you can't, but we're gonna try to catch some also, some like redfish, some bluefish. But maybe we'll try to land something different other than a shark. But you know, if we somehow accidentally hook into a shark, you know, we're gonna reel it in and get the hook out. Maybe we'll land some cool stingrays and stuff, but we also have the drone that can drop our bait in the middle of the ocean, and so, yeah, I'll show you guys what that drone can do. It's very cool. Alright folks, so we just made it to Walmart. Let's go get some shark stuff. Alright, so let me adjust this a little bit, sorry guys. Alright, anyways, we just made it outside of Walmart, and let me show you what I just got. Alright, so what we just got is the Penn Squadron 3. Thing is giant. If we hook onto a tarpon, I really hope we land it. Even though actually we're not even in Florida, so I don't know if there are tarpon. I'm not from around here, if you didn't already know. This thing is, let's see how long this thing is. 12 foot. Yeah, this is a heavy 12 foot. They didn't have a big enough size reel that I wanted. They only had like 7,000 size or 6,000 size series. I need an 8,000 series. And then we're gonna need some 120 pound braid and some 100 pound mono. So yeah, we still need a little bit more. This rod at the store was 80 buckaroos, but online they were selling it for only like 60 bucks. And so I just had them like price swap it, and it actually worked. So I got this rod for a really good deal on like 60 bucks. So yeah, I'm really happy with this purchase. And this is not the only time we're ever gonna use this rod. We're gonna use this all the time. So yeah, good purchase. Let's just put it to the test and let's land some sharks, hopefully. All right, we made it back from the Bass Pro Shops and I guess Walmart, and let me show you what we got. Avenger AV 10,000 size reel. You bust this thing out. Packaging. This thing is gnarly. Look at that thing. This is the biggest setup I have so far. 1 second. That's a big old reel. Big old 10,000 series rod. I mean, this is a pretty good like bluegill setup, you know. If you're like bluegill fishing, you know, any creeks you go into, like creeks and bluegill, this might be a little light for them, you know, they're a giant, but you know, yeah. I mean, you might snap off a lot, but you know, yeah, it's okay for bluegill. I'm gonna put that on. Let's see what this thing looks like. It's funny, this rod is so giant. My camera's gonna get a little foggy, I think, because it's so humid. I think it's like 98 degrees out right now. There you go. Yeah, this thing is quite large if you ask me. Let me, alright, oh, hold on. Man, I got like pieces of like board games trying to, anyways. Shee. This thing is quite large. Oh yeah, rip and drag, you know. Got a giant barracuda on. Rip and drag, perfect barracuda setup. I know we said we were going for sharks, but we're actually going for barracuda. I got them a little confused. And then line. Woo, line, this is quite crazy. I've never fished with stuff this big. Line, this is 100-pound blue diamond braid. X8. So that means there's 8 little strands going into this big one. I'll show you what this stuff looks like. 100 pounds, that's quite gnarly if you ask me. And then this is 300 yards, so I don't think we'll need all this, but if we can fit 300 yards, we'll be cooking. Like, yeah, this stuff, like, look at that stuff. It's hard to like see on the camera, but that stuff is thick. Great, that's what it looks like. Pretty sweet stuff. So yeah, that's one of the lines we're rocking. You know, I'm gonna put braid on, and then after the braid, mono. So this stuff, 100 yards. I was gonna use 125 pound, but it was like quadruple the price for 25 more pounds. So I just went with 100. This stuff is like so much thicker. I'll take this stuff out. It's in a giant bag. Like, look at that. That's some thick stuff. It's like a little wire. But yeah, sorry for the noise in the background. But yeah, this stuff is like wiry. It's so thick. And yeah, that's what we're rocking for the rod, and then I'll show you the rigs in a second. Oh, but let's set up the rod first, you know, put all the line on it. So yeah, now it's gonna be, the rod will be lined right now. Shoo, all right, we have bait. Alright, I'm filming on my phone. That's what I meant to say. I'm filming on my phone. Audio and the quality of the video is not going to be as good. But, anyways, why am I filming on my phone? Wow, this has been really bad. I have been filming on my phone because I want to break my my other main camera. But anyway, we have bait, and we have rods, and we have reels, and hopefully there's going to be some fish out there. Right now it's like midday, so it's not really the best time to go out and fish. But we'll still see what we can do. So, without further ado, let's go fishing. All right, so we made it to the beach right now, as you can see, and we're just catching like bigger bait for sharks. So we already have the mullet. From the mullet, we're gonna go to ladyfish or bluefish, and we already landed one ladyfish. They're not too hard to catch. I mean, it's pretty good shark bait. Let me show you him. There he is. Nice ladyfish. Yeah, again, great shark bait. So now, when night comes, we'll launch the drone, and we'll launch that ladyfish out 400 feet, and we'll land some big sharks, hopefully. Well, folks, I didn't get it on camera, but literally like 5 seconds ago, I had an absolute giant black tip shark on the little rod, dude. The little rod, that's the second time I've had him on. The little rod is getting all the shark action. The big one, not so much, but that was like a 10-foot, it was absolutely giant. He just flew out of the water. That's what black tips do, they jump. He jumped right out of the water, and of course he broke my rig. I mean, that's a tiny little rig for a tiny little fish, you know, for bait fish. And yeah, that black tip shark, hammered it. Like, my reel was just screaming, because you know it's not made for that. So it was just screaming. I'm tightening the drag, and it just bit the hook and jumped out of the water. Like, super cool. But anyways, hopefully we get him on the big rod, because that's the type of shark I need. Alright, so this is the rig that we're using. I don't really have a microphone, so it might be hard to hear, but look at this. Tiny little hooks. Another tiny little hook. That's the one that he was obviously on, because it's extremely bent. It's kind of hard to tell on the camera, but it is really bent, as you can kind of see. And then, I don't know where my lead weights went, but I had the 4-ounce lead weight. I guess he just ate that too, because that's completely gone. Bro just ate the whole lead weight. I mean, I guess he wants to gain some more weight, because just like those walleye fishermen, apparently, he wants the lead weights in him, so. Yeah, that was kind of wrong. Never mind. Let's get my phone. Stingray! Beautiful stingray that we landed. Anyways, folks, it's not on the stairs. Anyways, folks, we're heading out right now. Man, we're in a rush this whole video. We're heading out right now to go do some nighttime shark fishing. Not sure how late I'm gonna be out till, but we'll find out. And hopefully we'll land some big old sharks. Stay tuned. Let's go shark. Well, folks, it is a couple days later, and man, it has been an interesting couple days. Let me set you down real quick. Alright, we're heading to the store because we haven't been catching any fish with any size. You can't really go for sharks here, but yeah, we're gonna try to catch something with teeth. You know, barracuda or a shark. Even though, again, you can't really fish for sharks. But anyways, we haven't been catching anything, and I think the reasons why are we're not getting out far enough and we don't have the right bait. So, we have mullet, but they're tiny. They're like only like that big, and we need mullet like that big. You know, like over a foot long. So I'm gonna head to the store to see what they have for the bait selection, to see if we can get some better bait. And then for getting out farther, we actually are gonna bust out the drone, drop my bait out in the middle of the ocean. But the only thing is, there's a fishing tournament going on right now, so it's kind of unfortunate. But anyways, let's head to the store.
A few moments later.
Hello everybody, we are home safe and sound, thankfully, and yeah, that's gonna be the end of the video. I know this video was kind of not the best quality, we didn't catch many fish, but man, we still had fun, and that was also a vacation, so, you know, I tried to get as much filming in as possible that I could do without going there just to film and just fish. But yeah, that was our little vacation, Myrtle Beach. Didn't land any big sharks. We just didn't have big enough rod to really, the times we did get the fish on, they snapped off because one, we were having little spot rigs, and they were just breaking off, and we just couldn't seem to get the sharks on the big rods for whatever reason. But anyway, the last night I stood out there, I launched the drone. I launched out 600 feet with a giant chunk of mullet that I bought from the store, and nothing happened. Nothing seemed to work. So next year we're gonna have to hit it super hard. Just use the drone more, and also use a bigger rod. I'm already looking into bigger rods like the pen rod, or pen reels and rods. So yeah, next year we're gonna hit it. Next year we're gonna hit it way harder. I'm so tired. I'm sorry. Next year we're gonna hit it way harder. Hopefully land some giant sharks. But stay tuned, because we're gonna have some good videos coming out. Some hunting videos. Hunting videos are gonna be kind of hard because I can only show so much of me and us hunting on our little property, or our little HOA property. So, anyways, thank you guys for watching this video. Stay tuned for more content. I'm just busy, school. I'm only 15, so this is school, YouTube. I have a job now, so trying to keep up with that. I'm also, I'm not gonna get into the details, but yeah, I got a lot of things on my plate. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. We're gonna have more coming out. I promise we'll have more videos coming out. Don't think I'm trying to get out of YouTube. I'm not trying to get out of YouTube. I mean, this is awesome. I want to start more channels actually. So maybe in the future we'll have more channels so we can keep growing. But thank you guys so much. Thank you guys for everything you've been through. Thank you guys for being here and just supporting me as a small creator. So thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like. If you like this video, subscribe. If you're new to the channel, yeah, just subscribe. And one day maybe we'll be a bigger channel. But anyways, thank you guys for watching this video. Jesus loves you. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.